Hello traders, in this video let's talk about this beautiful trade opportunity that we had today during New York session. This was over 4.2 hour trade, okay, and we took this trade literally live trading in our Discord, okay. Here's my Discord. I am sharing daily analysis, I am sharing my live trades, I am sharing trade recaps. Here are the profits that people in this public Discord are making, okay. So everything is completely public, completely free and transparent, okay. Link is in my description. You can check it out with your own eyes. Okay, so let's start analyzing what we did and let's break down this trade from higher time frame to lower time frame execution. Okay, let's delete everything, start from scratch as always, and let's understand why I took the trade. Okay, first of all, let's see what happened. Okay, today what was I expecting? As you can see on 1 hour time frame, I had marked this beautiful 1 hour point of interest. So this was literally last point of interest for me to execute buys. Okay, so this was in the discounted range 71.79 Fibonacci level, and this was the last discounted range point of interest that could give me nice reaction and expansion upside. Okay, but yesterday this move happened during New York PM session, which is not my trading time. I always trade on during New York AM session, so we missed this reaction yesterday. Okay, so let's check what happened today. So as you can see here, 9:30 started here, and look at the manipulation leg. Okay, so look how, like, this is literally over 600 points. Okay, this on I mean on Nasdaq it is 600 points, so price dropped over 90 points. Okay, so this was clearly huge expansion downside. Where did price manipulate? Okay, so we expanded downside, we retraced again into this point of interest, and price also made SMT on this low. Okay, so look at this, SP500 swept this low again, and if you check Nasdaq here, look at the Nasdaq could not take out this low, which was clearly sign for me to start looking for buys. Okay, once we had this type of SMT inside my point of interest, I am obviously starting to look for buys. Okay, so then we dropped on 5-minute time frame here, and what do we see on 5-minute? Look at this, price inversed this 5-minute fair value gap, bearish fair value gap here, and what do you see? Price made SMT, and we had clear displacement on 5-minute time frame. Okay, and we had left this beautiful 5-minute fair value gap as our point of interest for buys. Okay, so I was patiently waiting for price to retrace into this 5-minute fair value gap, and what do you see here? SP500 could not tap into this 5-minute fair value gap, and Nasdaq tapped into this 5-minute fair value gap. Okay, this is called SMT on the fair value gap, which is very good point of interest and confluence to drop on even lower time frame and look for your entry model for buys. Okay, so once I saw that Nasdaq retraced into this 5-minute fair value gap and the SP500 could not retrace into this 5-minute fair value gap, I dropped on 15-second chart. Okay, wait a second, let's throw our levels here because 15-second is a bit wide, so I'm sorry. 1 second. So what happened? Look at this. So once I saw that price made this SMT here on the 5-minute gap, okay, this is SMT on 5-minute gap, what was I waiting for? Okay, from the on 5-minute point of interest, I am using 15-second chart. Okay, I was waiting for 50-second time frame to give me displacement upside. Okay, so what do you see? Price made SMT, and we had what? Clear displacement upside, which gave us what? 50-second fair value gap is our point of interest for buys. Okay, so I executed buys here, and I will tell you what was my targets. Okay, once we had this clear, so we executed buys here, live trading in our Discord. Once we had this huge expansion upside, price made this SMT on the highs. Okay, here price made SMT on these highs. We took partial here. Okay, so we took first partial once we saw this SMT on the high. Oh, I'm sorry, no, yes, wait a second. So here at this point I was partial and break even. Once we took out, this was partial plus break even. So once we had this beautiful reaction upside, we went on break even. Okay, so we were not risking anything in this trade. And as you know, for my targets, I am using standard deviation. Okay, -2, -2.5 is my like base level that I can target. Okay, and look at -2. On -2 we had what? through day open, through session open, and 8:30 levels aligned with each other. Okay, so we had two very good levels that we could target, and this was also aligned with standard deviation -2. Okay, so this was my last target where I got out from a trade. So we took partial here, and we also took partial once we made this high. Okay, so we had one partial here. Okay, and then we were on break even, and as you know, here price hit our full take profit, which was 4.2 hour trade, live trading. Okay, so let's recap what we did. Okay, so we had 1 hour point of interest. From 1 hour point of interest, we had 5-minute displacement upside, and once price retraced into the 5-minute fair value gap and made SMT on the 5-minute fair value gap, I waited for 15-second chart to shift from bearish to bullish, and once we had this displacement, I execute buys. I took partials along the way, and price hit full take profit. Okay, thank you guys for listening. I hope this video helped you a bit, and as always, check out our Discord, guys. Okay, this is completely free. I've been live training over 2 months. I passed funded challenge in front of everyone. I made payout in front of everyone. So yeah, you can just check it and see it with your own eyes what results we are getting from this Discord. Okay, thank you guys for listening, and wish you all fantastic trading week. Okay, goodbye, guys.